I want to start this video off by saying that there will be major spoilers in this video in regards to the upcoming Narco DLC, so if you do not wish to hear about it, I strongly recommend you exit the video now. And a big thank you to JRaven for all this information. I will have a link to his channel in the description if you guys want to check him out. So we are now 4 days away from the first major DLC of Wildlands, and I couldn't be more hyped just for some new content. Now on the other hand, for some of you veterans to the series, I can see this being one of the biggest letdowns in Ghost Recon history. With that being said, I'll be splitting all this information into sections to avoid confusion with the mass amounts of information that I have in this video today. Now in this DLC, they'll be introducing to us 3 brand new bosses to bring down a massive smuggling ring led by El Invisible. Let's take a look at the bosses and I'll share with you guys who they are and which gang they belong to. The first guy up is Eddie Escovedo, the self-proclaimed social media star and adrenaline addicted leader of the Kamikaze gang. Next up, Arturo Rey, the mysterious leader of the Death Riders, a gang of riders who worship Santa Muerte. And finally, Tonio Mateos, the arrogant leader of the Jinetes Locos, a gang specializing in racing muscle cars. Now as for El Invisible, only image in the files that was found containing him was this one, which only shows his silhouette unfortunately, but a new character has been found in this files by the name of Sonrisa, which translates in English to smile. Here's a picture of him. At the moment it's believed that this character might place the same role as Pakatari from the main storyline, but we aren't entirely sure right now. Now let's get into the new activities that can be found in Narco Road. Now I'd like to add that the list of new activities is quite the long list and we're going based off of only pictures here, so I've only picked 3 that really caught my attention to cover. If you would like for me to cover the rest, make sure to let me know in the comments and I'll make an update video doing so. So jumping into the first one, Impossible Climb. This new activity from the looks of it seems to be using one of the new vehicles, being the monster truck, and from the name we can just assume that it's a battle to the top of either a mountain or whatever they just so happen to pick really. This one is honestly more of a guessing game, to be completely honest. Next up is called Baking Bad. Now if we think back to the TV series Breaking Bad, we can assume that this will have something to do with bringing down maybe cocaine labs or something along those lines possibly. Along with that, we have one that's looking to be my favorite so far. It's called Retrieve the Map, which seems to have types of treasure maps that will show an area and you'll have to go and search for the hidden treasure. Now like I said before, this is just going based off of pictures and file names, so it's really all a guessing game right now and there's no solid actual information here other than the pictures that are being provided. And finally, let's talk a little bit about new mechanics. Now here we don't have much information other than what we already know, being the introduction of a follower system being added to the game in order to progress in between races and events. So here's just a small example of what the system will look like. I assume the concept here is the more crazy shit you do and the more you prove yourself to the 3 gangs, the more followers you will gain, which in essence will bring you to the attention of the bosses. Now there's a little more leaked information on the upcoming Narco Road DLC coming April 18th for season pass holders and April 25th for everyone else. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like on the video and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all Ghost Recon Wildlands content. Also, I want to take this time again to thank JRaven for this information. If you guys want to read up his full post on this, I'll have the link down below. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.